Hi, my name's Tyler Gilpin with Fortune Logistics. I wanted to speak for a moment on why we chose to integrate Parade and Tai software TMS at the same time. In late 2021 and 2022, early on, we realized that we had outgrown the functionality of our TMS. At that same time, we had signed a deal with Parade to make sure that we focused a lot on the digitization of our freight and automation. Once that was done, we realized, very clearly that the TMS we were currently working with was not going to be a perfect integration. We chose Tai based on a recommendation from Parade. With an open API, they were able to integrate with all of our systems, not just one. So this was extremely helpful on our side. Once we made the switch to TMSs, we ended up about a month in the training process. After that first month, everything was up and ready to roll. Once that integration was complete, we ended up seeing about a 20% increase in efficiency on our freight broker's ability to cover freight. So at that point, we decided that it was time to go after as much volume as we possibly could. We did some calculations and saw that we had saved about 10 to 15 hours per week on each rep, and we were at the time running with 3 reps covering freight at the time. So again, almost a full-time job saved from our perspective on that. With the increase in automation and the email assistance that we're sending freight to our dedicated carriers, we were able to see in the past year and a half about a 125% increase in freight volumes, which was not getting in the way of any of our margins. So margin percentages stayed the same or better, while our carrier reuse and our freight brokers quality of life staying the same or getting better. On an average, before we were spending about 30 minutes to 1 hour covering each load per day. With the Parade and Tie integration, we've cut that number in half. So we've effectively been able to double the size of the business with the same amount of reps from our end. The main reason that we chose Parade as well was we knew that we were a smaller brokerage in the grand scheme of things, but we needed the tools that some of the larger brokerages had as an advantage over us. So to get that competitive edge and make sure that we were using as much as AI and automation as we possibly could, we had Parade integrate with all of our internal systems, our tracking system, and our load boards to make sure that we had all of our bases covered so we could compete with those larger freight brokerages in volumes and in margin cuts.